What were the key takeaways from Trump's big speech? The first one, the American dream is unstoppable. Picture this, a charged atmosphere, the pulsating energy of a joint session of the U.S. Congress. And at the center of it all, the President, Donald Trump, standing tall, exuding an air of confidence and optimism. His message, clear and resounding, the American dream is unstoppable. This proclamation wasn't made in a vacuum, it was a triumphant declaration in the wake of a high-octane 6 weeks that saw significant shifts in both domestic and foreign policy. The context of this statement is crucial. The American dream, that iconic beacon of opportunity and prosperity, had been at the heart of Trump's vision since his first term. And now, standing before Congress, he reinforced this very sentiment. It was a reaffirmation of his belief in the resilience and the indomitable spirit of the American people. This statement was more than just words. It carried with it a palpable optimism, a confidence that resonated with the audience. The Republicans in particular echoed this sentiment. Their applause was not just an endorsement of Trump's words, but a reflection of their shared belief in this unstoppable American dream. It was a moment that united them, a moment that highlighted their collective faith in the future of America. However, let's not forget the dynamism of this session. Not everyone echoed this optimism. Trump's statement drew mixed reactions, a testament to the diverse perspectives that make up this great nation. Yet, regardless of the varied reactions, one thing was clear. Trump's proclamation had set the stage for what was to come. In the midst of the tumult, Trump's declaration stood out, potent and powerful, a beacon of positivity in an often divided Congress. It was a statement that would reverberate throughout the remainder of his speech, setting the tone, setting the pace. This statement set the tone for the rest of the speech, reflecting Trump's positive outlook on America's future. The American dream, according to Trump, is unstoppable, and this belief was the guiding light for what was to follow. The second key takeaway is Trump's vision for his second term. In his address, Trump outlined a series of promises and plans he intends to implement. Central to his vision is the focus on 3 pivotal areas: the economy, immigration, and foreign policy. Trump's economic agenda revolves around stimulating growth and creating jobs. His plans for immigration are clear: a crackdown with the aim of protecting American jobs and ensuring national security. As for foreign policy, Trump intends to shake things up. He spoke of imposing tariffs on America's biggest trading partners and a reshaping of the transatlantic alliance, particularly in relation to the war in Ukraine. These are bold moves, to say the least, and they have sparked both applause and controversy. This takeaway gives us a glimpse into what Trump's priorities will be in his second term. Our third key takeaway is the dynamic exchange between Trump and the Democrats. This wasn't just a presidential address, it was a political battleground where words were the weapons of choice. The Democrats, in an act of defiance, heckled Trump, disrupting his speech. They voiced their dissent loudly, making sure their opposition was heard by everyone present. But President Trump, not one to back down, goaded them in turn. He retaliated with sharp remarks, signaling his disdain for their interruptions. This was more than just a heated exchange. It was a public display of the deep-seated tension and division that currently exists within the Congress. This isn't just about Trump or the Democrats. It's a reflection of the larger political climate in the United States. A climate where disagreement is the norm and where unity seems like a distant dream. This exchange illustrates the ongoing political division within the U.S. Congress. The fourth and fifth takeaways involve Trump's plans to slash the federal workforce and crack down on immigration. In an era where the political landscape is ever-changing, President Trump's intention to reduce the federal workforce has stirred the pot. This plan poses a potential shift in the way government operates. On one hand, proponents argue that a leaner bureaucracy could lead to more efficient decision-making, eliminating redundancies that have long plagued the system. On the other hand, critics warn of the potential risk of losing experienced personnel who provide invaluable services to the public. They caution that such a move could lead to a decline in public services, affecting the very citizens the government is meant to serve. Simultaneously, the president's approach towards immigration has been a topic of intense scrutiny and debate. A cornerstone of his policy is a crackdown on immigration, a move that has proven to be highly controversial. Supporters believe that stricter immigration policies will protect American jobs and maintain national security. They argue that it is necessary to prioritize the interests of American citizens first. However, opponents of these measures raise concerns about the humanitarian implications and potential economic impacts. They argue that immigrants have been vital contributors to the American economy, often filling roles that others are unwilling to take. Furthermore, they emphasize the historical significance of America as a nation built by immigrants, and express concern that these policies could tarnish this legacy. As we delve deeper into these issues, it becomes clear that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. The balance between maintaining an efficient government workforce and ensuring sufficient public services is a delicate one. The same can be said about immigration, where the challenge lies in reconciling the need for national security with upholding America's reputation as a beacon of hope for immigrants. These plans have stirred up debates on their potential impact on the American society and economy. As we move forward, these discussions will continue to shape the political landscape, reflecting the complex dynamics of governance in a diverse and evolving nation. Our final takeaway is Trump's stance on international trade and foreign policy. A crucial facet of this stance has been the imposition of tariffs on America's biggest trading partners. The goal of these tariffs, according to the Trump administration, is to protect domestic industries and create a level playing field in international trade. However, this move has not been without controversy. Critics argue that these tariffs may lead to trade wars, resulting in higher prices for consumers and economic uncertainty on a global scale. On the flip side, supporters believe that these tariffs are a necessary step towards rebalancing trade relationships that have, for too long, been skewed in favor of other nations. The impact of these tariffs is not limited to economic repercussions. They also have significant political implications, particularly for the transatlantic alliance. This alliance, which has been a cornerstone of global politics since World War II, could be in for a shakeup due to the war in Ukraine. The Trump administration has been critical of the transatlantic alliance's handling of the Ukraine situation, leading to tensions within the alliance. This, in combination with the imposed tariffs, has resulted in strained relationships with key allies. If these tensions continue, it could lead to a reconfiguration of the alliance, potentially altering the global balance of power. It's important to note that while these policies are currently in effect, their long-term impact is yet to be seen. They represent a significant departure from previous administrations' approaches and could potentially usher in a new era of American foreign policy. In conclusion, Trump's stance on tariffs and the transatlantic alliance has created ripples not just in the economic sphere, but also in the realm of international politics. These moves signal a significant shift in America's international relations and have the potential to reshape the global political landscape. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here, like subscribe, comment, and share.